A scientist brings a piping bag and a film canister to her laboratory. For what two related purposes will these items be used? I'm gonna ask it again. A scientist brings a piping bag and a film canister to her laboratory. For what two related purposes will these items be used?
You know how he was saying this is a tough episode?
Yeah.
I regret to say I think I know this one, and it's thanks to the TikTok algorithm. So,
Finally!
I'm sorry to dip out, but Taha, Melissa, this one's on you. Or I'm going to be embarrassingly wrong very soon.
I would love to call my shot like that every time. Just be like, I think I'm going to sit this one out. I already know the answer.
All right, Melissa.
This is the Answer in Progress special. Just the
So
three of us. Tom isn't here
she's
anymore.
not baking a cake, and she didn't take the roll out of the film canister already to take a photo of the cake that she wanted to make. That's not what's happening
It's
here.
plausible.
You had so many assumptions in there. I'm going to need you to separate them out.
So the piping bag, you use that to decorate cakes if you want to make a cake. So she brought it because she wanted to bake a cake. But also she was like, hey, I want to take a photo of my cake. This is such a unique experience to me.
You know what, Melissa? I bet you in your home right now, there is a piping bag and a film canister.
There is both.
This scientist is not you.
So they're not doing that.
So we've established that the scientist is a loser who has no friends to bake a cake for. Okay, this is good information. Now, the other thing we need to ask...
I'm sorry. We have an intervention from producer David here, who has just popped up on my screen with the words, "You only know half of it."
Ooh.
Scary.
Okay.
Wow.
Fine. Then I will clue the first half for you, which is that I saw a TikTok of someone weighing tiny birds.
Birds.
This is, you.
Why is there a piping bag?
Thank you, Tom, for your unhelpful contribution. I am no closer to knowing anything.
Okay. I saw a TikTok.
You do only know half of it, Tom.
Of someone. I do only know half of it. Okay. The film canister is used to. This is a tiny bird. This is like a blue tit or something like that. And they place the bird upside down in here.
Ah, I've seen that.
And then put it on a scale, and they know how heavy the bird is. And I assumed that the piping bag was also some sort of bird weighing device, but I have now been told that I'm wrong.
It is not a bird weighing device.
Right.
So you're putting a bird in the film canister to hold the bird.
Because then it traps their wings and they can't flap.
Yes. It looks incredibly undignified. The bird just looks ridiculous through the whole process.
But now this scientist is also bringing a piping bag.
Huh.
It's a different but related purpose.
Different but related purpose. What else could you want to measure from a bird?
Perhaps not that related.
Okay.
It's not to do with measuring.
We're back to cakes.
Does it have anything to do with birds, though?
Yes.
No.
Surely.
Wait,
What?
it doesn't have anything to do with birds?
It's related to weighing birds, but it's nothing to do with measuring and it's nothing to do with birds.
Correct.
But it's a
But
piping
listen,
bag.
when you discover this, you will think, yeah, you know what? That is related.
I mean, I feel like storing birds in a bag with a hole in it is a bad idea.
Wait, it's nothing to do with birds.
Exactly, Melissa.
Okay, what sort of scientist? What sort of sham scientist is doing an experiment where they weigh the birds and then do something unrelated? Are you not supposed to have a dependent variable?
I think that it is more, it's related not in the sense that it's the same experiment, but in more so the sense of handling fairly small things.
Okay.
Think of animals that are, I spoiled it. Think of animals that are piping bag shaped.
Think about
Okay.
a piping bag.
Flying squirrel with its wings
You're
extended.
not that far off.
That's crazy.
A mouse,
think-
a bat, some sort of tiny thing that...
Oh, a mouse.
Oh,
A
A
rat.
bat?
A bat. A bat.
No.
A
A
rat?
rat.
There we go. Wow, Dr. Seuss in the house. Let's go.
Okay.
Now, why would you want to put a rat in a piping bag?
Okay, you
Okay.
either want to study its nose. Its nose.
That's so sweet.
Or its tail. You've just got a rat in a piping bag with the tail sticking out the piping end.
Or its tail. Okay.
I
Is that how you measure the length of a rat's tail? You have a piping bag, you drop the rat in the piping bag, the tail comes out the bottom end, and you go, that's easy, just put a ruler on that.
But we're not measuring anything.
You could collect a sample.
It is to hold a rat steady. So the film canister is used to restrain a bird humanely, while the piping bag is to restrain a rodent. Now, a scientist, vet, or other animal researcher might do this to weigh an animal or take a blood sample. So the film canister is used to place birds into as the darkness stops it from panicking. It isn't just to humiliate the bird.
That's just a happy accident.
Exactly. I do have this beautiful image of a bird in the film canister. It's ridiculous. But the conical shape of the piping bag is ideal to hold rodents still for a few minutes. This is the thing that delights me, which is the little hole at the end helps them breathe, so you aren't suffocating the rat in a bag.
Oh.
And yeah,
Why would you just
piping
cut
bags are sometimes rebranded as rodent restraint bags.
I don't like that. I don't like that. As a baker, I don't like that. You want to keep rats out of your kitchen.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.